about 1,235 kilometers. So please complain. Yourself, and it will cost a lot of money, like places like Piazza Medina and things like that. So the tour really, we see it in that way, that we want to show you.
Well, we've only just got here. I'm impressed.
Less than £1.
£5 for 2 pairs.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
I was lashing out to it.
He built the largest temple in Sicily, one of the 5 largest Greek Doric temples in the world. It was a tall, like a building of 12 floors. It was big as a soccer pitch, and this is a replica in court. Please, so, just watching a temple on the shape of
It was amazing. It was full of old pots.
I saw the odd skull. At first I thought it was yours, but it wasn't big enough.
You can't get brains into a small space, mate.
I could hear yours rattling round in a large space, though. I understood there was nothing remarkable about your brain.
Indeed.
You've had that officially from me. So, Ines, what do you think of this place, this
Agrigento.
Yeah. There's the events raining out there, sun shining, beautiful day, not too hot. Are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having a wonderful time. Yeah, we just had a nice lunch. Yeah.
In a minute.
And we're off to see the temple.
Going to those temples just behind you.
The Greeks came to Sicily and southern Italy since the end of the 8th century BC. Probably because at the time Greece was overpopulated. Initially, they settled on the eastern part of the island, this one. Then gradually they moved westwards. The first Greek colony in Sicily was called Naxos. This was a crag at its best in the 5th century BC. That was the so-called Golden Age, the most splendid period in history.
And I'm sure it was much more comfortable on the bus.
It's a bit warm.
You see those 2 stands of columns inside the temple. And after those two, that can be seen clearly just from here. You might come in just 2 steps closer to me, please. Thank you, grazie. Then, look at that, in front of us, in the distance, on the very top of the temple. Can you see that block with a U shaped flute on its side? There's another one on its opposite side. There, so imagine inside those U-shaped flutings, they used to pass 2 ropes. As you can see in my book, and this diagram, I try to imagine a rope for side. In this way, they were able to fasten the block.
Did you know there are as many temples as there are here?
No, I didn't. I was completely ignorant, Jack.
So I was.
Well, I just didn't know.
For instance, here they are where the remains of these rocky walls that were not in use anymore, they were already abandoned. So gradually this area was turned into a wide necropoli. Necropoli means a city of the dead, cemetery. In fact, all these crypts, these semicircular caves, these were 2.
I don't know.
You don't know. The Pharaoh so-so.
I would fit in there.
Would you?
Yeah.
You want to be put in there?
No, because I'm like...
So the Greek temples of the Doric style, and we can also try to imagine the original aspect of this temple. So actually, we can say that most of them.
Right, are we going down there?
This was the only column standing. The others were re-erected later.
I visit actually.
She's selling things.
Ciao.
Monreale recently became
The 3 fingers are the 2 fingers.
So Ines, how did you enjoy the view of the cathedral? Mondial Cathedral?
No, it's Monreale Benedictine Abbey or Cathedral, I'm not sure which it is. Very beautiful lashings of gold. Very.
Makes you wonder how they did it when the population round about was living in poverty.
Yeah, well, they probably didn't live very long, did they?
I don't think they did, no.
supporting it. But anyway, it's a lovely place and it's just loud thunder. I think it might be about to pour down.
And Joan went round the cathedral with us,
Yes.
tottered round,
Yeah.
although she took the taxi up and down from the car park where there's about 1,000 steps. And Donald was with us, but we've lost him.
Yeah, he's here somewhere, I think.
Yeah, you'll probably hear him grumbling somewhere behind. He said he was going to buy a gelato.
You can always hope that you've lost them.
Yeah, well, we've been hoping for that for years.
So I didn't quite, but
Go to Palermo on the bus,
Yes.
but I think it's back to...
I'm the Queen Mother.
Well, just wave.
I'm the Queen Mother. Where's my dew Bonnie and soda?
And I'm Princess Margaret.
And I want to drink.
I want
We know what sort of woman you are.
to
We are sort of halfway nearly through this little holiday, and we want to just send a message to the Antipodes and to Norland, to Norway,
Yes.
recording what we think of our little holiday. What do you think of it, Donald?
Well, so far I've seen temples,
Rotten temples.
broken temples, yeah.
Bits of
Broken
temples.
ceramics, and it's pissing it down.
It was raining quite hard.
Yes, and the traffic is one of the most exciting parts I've seen. They ought to make all Italian cars out of rubber because they keep bouncing off each other. They don't care. And we haven't seen one without a bumper or scratch, have we?
No.
It's quite amusing, really.
It's not unique to Italy. I found the same in Mexico.
We went to Palermo and we had lunch
We did.
with it raining outside and then came back, so we didn't see anything off. I don't know why we went in all
And
that
everywhere-
traffic
and
to just go
everywhere
for
it's-
lunch and come back. Yeah.
And everywhere we go, it's shut because it's Monday or Sunday.
So, so
No,
you can tell we really are enjoying our holiday.
Well, yeah. They're lovely people, though. Some of them are even younger than us. In fact, all of them are younger than
Oh, you
us.
mean the people on the trip?
Yes, 50 of us.
and
Yeah.
50 of us, a full busload.
and have we seen Mount Etna yet? No.
No,
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 not yet,
that's
no.
Right.
Got
Okay.
that.
Well, the way things are going, it's going to have an explosion, isn't it? When we get near it.
Well, maybe we won't get to it because when she says you
It'll
get
be
somewhere
shut.
at 4 o'clock, it's usually 6 o'clock.
Well, Etna's shut.
The might be shut.
It's not erupting today because it's shut.
Jack Penty upset us today by appearing looking like some nomad with a very strange hat and his legs showing. Yeah. And he keeps spilling his food down his trousers. He dribbles a lot.
That's because he's
It's-
old.
It's my age, you know. You wait till you're as old as me. You'll dribble as well.
Well, indeed.
But even more than you dribble now.
Well, I
And when
feel older than you at the moment.
And when I get stuck, I just ask a car to let me in and take me up the hill. They look at me aghast and I just get in.
Anyway, we've done the churches and the cloisters, and as usual, I'm appalled at the extravagance of the Roman Catholic Church, and hadn't been as aware as I should have been of Sicily's history, because it's been occupied by just about everybody, which is amazing, including Islam for 200 years.
But Malta was the
And the
same, wasn't it?
Normans.
Malta was the same. All these countries have. Yeah.
And the countryside is covered in vineyards, and it looks a bit like Cyprus.
It does indeed.
It looks
I
very
agree,
like
yes.
Cyprus, yes. But we have
And
a
they've-
very nice bus driver
But
who's
it is-
lovely.
but it is-
They've had a very hot summer, giving rise to fires and things, but they're obviously getting some rain now. It once was a very verdant island, but they stripped it of its vegetation, which hasn't done it a power of good. But yeah, very impressive, really.
But as you can tell, Alison and Susan in Norway, that we're not really having a very happy time because we're not giggling at all.
And I can tell you, this old age is not a bloody laugh either.
No.
Eh?
I agree there.
And we've had some very strange food.
Aye.
The chicken tastes like fish.
Retirement's great.
Fish that tastes
Old
like-
age goes with old age, which has got a
Something
retired
that I don't know
call
what it was. Didn't taste like fish.
Jack had swordfish that looked very like chicken.
Yeah, well I had
fact, it turned out
swordfish
to be
rolls that
chicken.
looked like,
Funny that, isn't it?
I don't know what it looked like, but it didn't taste like fish.
We had a nice lunch though today.
And Jack's got a problem. He can't remember what he ordered at any one time. Can't remember what room he's in.
Or what
And
date
he
it is.
relies totally on Ines to act as his memory
That's
bank.
true.
And she gets a bit narky about it.
I've noticed that.
And she does right to get narky about it. I'd bop him.
It's all right for you. We wait till you're as old as me.
I don't
What
think
an
you'll get there.
excuse. What an excuse.
Anyway, no, despite all this, we are enjoying it.
And we have.
And we are moaning.
what,
You speak for yourself.
3.5 full days to go.
Yes,
Yeah.
one of which is a free day, so you can lie in bed all day if you want.
The Romelton Villa del Casale, but it looks to me as though some locals have commandeered another villa nearby for their own use. They've got a gazebo on the top.
280 up to approximately 320. That's the period that they say that this villa has been built. How is it possible? The beginning.
Is the town.
Obviously, the bikini girls are towards the end of the tour.
In truth, the villa was actually a sort of a tourist trap. Looked as though there were tourists from everywhere there.
Here we are.
The place was full of really impressive mosaics.
So maybe they want something from the water system. We consider as the private apartment because we are completely on the opposite side of.
Then it was off to a new hotel. Well, don't they build on these places to avoid the Barbary pirates in former times?
Well, no, I understand that.
And then it becomes
But look at this
a
one.
beauty spot.
Maybe later. Maybe later.
And the second one was half than the first one. We see only the remains.
Do you know where we are?
I don't know, you've got the tickets.
I've no bloody idea where I am.
We're at an amphitheatre in Naxos.
No, we're past Naxos. That's the ticket. Teomano or somewhere like that.
This is one of the largest amphitheatres of the Greek world. Mind you, most of it fallen down.
I didn't realise the Greeks built with bricks.
If you could see through the rain and fog, there is Mount Etna in the distance. But it's disappeared again.
I have tried to photograph it on an earlier shot, as explained.
There are all sorts of remains where the stage is, but no, very good, very good.
Yeah, it's good to see it being used though.
Oh, I
Carry on being used.
couldn't agree more.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And it obviously does what it did.
Yeah.
Appreciate for those to do that. Right.
I was still very surprised. Why did the local population look after it?
Well, yes.
Why did they let these places go to rack and ruin?
Well, I suppose
Well, I
it's
suppose
money.
Too busy
Like
earning a
our
living,
old
Donald.
houses, no-
Well,
no
I
money.
Too
suppose
busy
there's no
earning a
money
living.
for them, was there? I mean, you know, if they
Surely
were
the barbarians didn't come and do this.
if they were living hand to mouth, I mean, you don't have time.
Yes, they'd be too poor to even think
We were
about
making
it.
the
They
comment,
probably
and
didn't
there's-
even
Yeah,
care.
building the churches.
we were making a comment that there's been no mention by our leader
of the effect of the Barbary pirates. A lot of these villages, etc., are very high up the hill.
Yeah.
Was because it was dangerous living next to the
yes,
sea.
Of course, yes.
Because the Barbary pirates would have you.
Yes,
I like these trees down here.
I agree. I found it most unnerving, the sailing in the Mediterranean.
Sorry?
I found it quite unnerving in the Mediterranean.
I never found a decent bloody anchorage. I've done quite a bit of sailing with the blind. I've sailed with Jack Penty.
It was raining, so as we said, Agnes, the vicar now is really pleased that we've suddenly got so many parishioners in this church. You think there may be a good reason for this? Joan says the tide has come in. It rained a bit. So where are we? I don't know where we are. Siracusa. At the harbour front. We found a cafe because it's pouring with rain still. But if you look at the distance, you can see it is brightening up in the far distance. We're not sure whether that's coming our way or going away from us. But we'll find out.
We've been absolutely drowned in water. By the bucketful. The bus was
stuck
through at least a foot of water down the roads. We're stuck because the barrier wouldn't come up.
Stuck on the entrance to the car park, wasn't it?
Come up, he made a run for it and it came down.
It was funnier than excuse me. It was funnier than the Tory Party conference, wasn't it? Siracusa. Siracusa.
And this is the ruins of the old temple here.
Can you home in on that ancient Roman reinforced concrete? Reinforcing bars. This looks like Straight Street in Malta to me. Are you running?
Yeah.
But otherwise known as the Gust. Ortiga, which is the seaside resort associated with Siracusa.
Siracusa.
Walked through the town, we've seen some rock ruins again, and although it's rained when we arrived heavily, as you saw on the video, it's now not raining, it's transformed completely. We're in the square of Archimedes. Iris is photographing these for change and it's still raining. But I think there's a clearance coming.
Tomorrow we're going up Mount Etna and throwing ourselves into it because we're sick of it raining. And tomorrow is supposed to be sunny. It said on the weather forecast. Despite the fact that I can't walk very far, I am finding plenty to do, and I do like watching the world go by. So I am enjoying myself on this, and especially because I have to leave him and he goes somewhere else.
And today we went to Ortiga, and you did walk round a little bit.
I did walk around. I went to the two harbours, and I had a drink outside one. And I had my lunch outside the restaurant, and it was very pleasant.
Excellent.
I didn't find anybody to talk to today, unfortunately.
Didn't you? Oh. Well, cheers.
I spoke to this man here.
Cheers.
Cheers. And cheers, Ali.
There was a very big earthquake and affected Adelaide.
Last day of our little visit to where are we?
We're
Sardinia.
No, Sicily.
So Sicily.
That's
Sicily.
Sicily.
It's not Sardinia.
We are in, I don't know, not even halfway up Mount Etna. And the sun has just come out.
Briefly. So we're sitting in the sun.
Sitting in the sun.
Just contemplating our future.
As to whether you're going to go on the cable car or not.
No, I'm not going to cable car.
And I'm not paying
120 quid to go on a cable car. I'm not doing that.
We're from Yorkshire and 63 per person per trip.
It's more
too much.
than a ski pass for a fortnight.
Or you can walk, but you can only walk with a guide.
Oh, can you?
Oh, yes, you can walk.
Well, there are various things around here we can walk.
You can want as much as you would like.
I shall walk to those without take a rest.
And I shall sit and contemplate my neighbours.
Very reasonably priced cable car. Get up there, take some pictures of the clouds.
It's a bubble, not a cable car, I think.
You're right, of course, as always. I'd also like you to take some pictures of the lava fields, which have a distinct resemblance to
other lava fields.
Barnsley on a bad day.
Here we are in Etna. Cable car to the left, Highness to the right, blue sky above. Descending was tricky. Mount Etna. Having trudged a short way to one of the craters, we found a cafe to have a beer and a sandwich. Then back at the hotel, it was prepare for the journey home. Have you a further message for our lesson?
A further message? Well, it's been a very interesting day. We have been to where Mount Etna starts-ish.
Yeah, well, you did
couldn't
one.
see the top of it, but refused to pay €63 to go up. And I've been up a volcano once, and that'll do me. So your dad and I sat there eating biscotti and a drink, and in the sunshine, and it was lovely. And it was not windy where we were, because we know which way the wind blows, which a lot of people didn't seem to know. So it was freezing cold the other side and warm the side we were. And now I'm sitting by the pool, but I can't go in because I've got plasters on my legs. And I don't look good.
That's fine. And it's cold anyway.
And it's cold anyway.
So I'm enjoying it.
After the Caribbean, I don't do cold water.
But for my family, well, they're coming here in May. And,
Who's coming here?
Nick is, and Gabby. And I like Sicily very much. Yeah. I think we're in Naxos. We've walked from the hotel down. It's our final day. We're going home later today. And we've walked down from the hotel. We've got a bit of time to spare. So we're having a look at the local area.
Christine, have you enjoyed this holiday?
Yes, I have. It's been brilliant. Been one or two parts where it could have been better, but in general, yes, it's been good. We've enjoyed it.
And the scenery?
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, it has been good, but
I
was surprised at the parts of dereliction that there were. Buildings where they've been started and left.
Yeah.
But in general, the scenery, yes, it's been good.
But it's beautiful here.
Oh, it is.
With the mountains.
Yes, it
behind
is.
and the
Yes,
hilltop villages.
the view behind me up to Taormina is special.
Good.
Just a pity we haven't seen Etna, the clouds. Yes.
Been to Naxos.
Where's
I prefer to
It's the
see him
seaside.
back when he's on his
Naxos, will
way.
you get it right?
Naxos.
Naxos. And what's at
Yeah.
Naxos?
And it's the seaside, really. And we've had a beer and a half a pizza each.
Half a pizza each. Again.
And then we walked back.
Oh, very good.
And how's your whole week been, though, Joe?
Considering the state of my health, I think I've enjoyed it a lot. I knew I wasn't going to be able to do much, and I've not got myself into the point where I was upset by it. So I just stopped whenever I needed to.
You've done a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's been okay.
And have you paid at the
We paid
up
it.
at the
We've
hotel?
given them all our coins.
It's
Too
wet.
much-
Was it
The holiday's
cloud
wet. Well, it did rain a bit, I know.
Too many bloody
Rain a
people.
bit, rain a bit.
That too.
Well, I want to
But other than that,
Because it's dry before
Oh, it's
they
been wonderful.
Well, that was one of the problems.
And the
These-
guide?
These were all wet.
Unless they
Oh.
dump them.
Fantastic.
I brought mine in the bag.
and the food in
Makes
both
them hair
hotels?
not doing. Everything's
I'm
in
not
its
a
own
passionate
size.
advocate for Italian
Stick your
cooking.
feet in it.
I thought it was
Though-
easy to just not do it.
This hotel is
I think
pretty good.
it seems